If you're not currently living the life that you would prefer to be living, I want you to really think about the story of who you're telling yourself you are. We will never manifest into our current reality anything that goes against who we believe ourselves to be. So if you believe that you are undeserving of having a particular amount in your bank account, then that's the reality that you're going to be manifesting. If you're telling the story that because of A, B, and C, you're not allowed to experience X, Y, and Z, then again, that's the reality that you're going to be living. You see, we're all born into this human experience as pure love energy, as sheer consciousness. And then along the way, we get told the life that we get to live. We get told by society, by our family, by our friends. So we grow up believing that because I'm a Black woman, I get to have this little sliver of life. Because I'm a white man, I get to have this little sliver of life. And we normalize what we are allowed to receive. And 9 times out of 10, it's the normalization that we actually get to experience. So if you want to experience a different kind of a life, you have to normalize what is available to you. And we do that with mental rehearsal. We do that by shifting our consciousness into a reality that we have yet to experience. Because when our brain sees this as something normal, then it won't reject it. Now, this is the work that I do with my private clients who are typically 6- and 7-figure business owners, entrepreneurs, and leaders in their field. This is one of 3 main pillars that I work with: identity, beliefs, and nervous system regulation. In my last video, I went into nervous system regulation, and in this video, I'm talking about identity. Who is it that you believe yourself to be? Because who it is that you believe yourself to be will determine what you believe is possible for you. If you believe yourself to be limited by your upbringing, then that is the reality that you will manifest. If you believe yourself to be unlimited because of your upbringing, that is the reality that you will manifest. And if you believe yourself to be unlimited just because you are, then that is also the reality that you will manifest. Your brain loves things to be normal, yeah? But your brain can't tell the difference between physical reality and reality in your mental plane, in your imagined world. So we get to imagine, for want of a better word, the life that we get to experience. We get to normalize it in our brains. And the way that we can do that with our subconscious is to repeatedly tell the same story over and over and over again. And because our subconscious brain is a prove me right machine, it will seek to always prove you right. And one of the ways that it does that is it loves to answer questions. It hates open loops, so it'll always try and complete the loop. So when you use affirmations as opposed to affirmations, so affirmations are statements, and your conscious mind can then go, yeah, but that's not true, right? That's not true. I don't believe that. Yeah, that's affirmations. When you say affirmations, if you take yourself into the consciousness of already having the life that you want, and then say affirmations, your brain can't help but try and answer the question, yeah? So an affirmation starts with a why question, like, why am I so rich? And I know that you're thinking, well, isn't that just the same, really? Like, isn't the brain still, your conscious brain still going to be saying, yeah, but that's not true, I'm not rich? But your subconscious mind works on directives. It only does what it's been told to do. And one of the things that it's been told to do is to complete loops. If there is a question, it will answer it. So ask yourself really good questions. You are already asking yourself questions all the time, but they are generally questions like, why hasn't that client signed? Why haven't I lost weight yet? Why aren't I going to get this job? Or why is it so hard for me to get this job? Why is it so hard for me to get a boyfriend? Why is it so hard for me to get a girlfriend, right? You're saying affirmations to yourself all the time. So become aware of the affirmations that you are saying. Become aware of every time you're asking yourself a why question in the negative, and change the why questions, right? Like half of coaching is asking good questions. So be your own coach. Learn to ask yourself empowering questions rather than disempowering ones. And understand that the questions that you're asking are reflective of the person that you believe yourself to be. Like I said in my previous video, your nervous system responds to an identity that you hold in your default mode network. So if you're holding the identity of somebody who can't make it to the next level of income, then your nervous system is going to freak out when you reach that next level. So to normalize having that next level of income, you get to teach your default mode network a new reality of who you are. And when you do that really, really, really well, then your nervous system won't react in the same way as it currently does. Your nervous system is always looking for safety. So you need to teach your body how to be safe in the reality of the identity that you choose to adopt. So who do you believe yourself to be? Do you actually believe yourself to be a successful business owner? Or do you believe yourself to be a business owner that is constantly struggling? Have you believed that you are in a startup for the last 14 years? Or do you believe you're now an established business? Because those two business entities operate completely differently. So an exercise to help you with this, I want you to write out everything that you believe you are right now. Every thought that you're having, what does that tell you about your belief system about who you are? Because maybe you're telling yourself, yeah, I am the identity of somebody who is struggling to manifest my next level. Yeah. And it won't look like that though. It'll just look like words that say, oh, why isn't it here yet? That shows you that you're in the identity of somebody struggling to get it. Yeah. So instead of that, adopt the identity of somebody who already has it. And when you do that, then you say affirmations like, oh, why am I so rich? And you know it to be true. You know that you are already rich. And trust me, if you're watching this, then you are. You just are. Even if you don't feel it. But the fact that you don't feel it is also just a story. So just pay really close attention to the stories that you're telling yourself, to the questions that you're asking yourself, that your brain and God Source Universe is proving you right about. Because God Source Universe will always prove you right. You get to decide what it proves you right about. So once you've got this list, once you've got this description of who you believe yourself to be currently, once you gain the awareness of the stories that you're telling, of the questions that you're asking yourself, then you get to write a different story. Okay, so from now on, who do I choose to be? That was old me, this is new me. Who is this new me? For instance, I've just had a birthday, and Janet 56 is an avid reader. Janet 56 gets to finish all the books that she starts. Janet 56 is a teetotaler again. Janet 56 is healthy and happy and wealthy and successful and all the things that I've ever wanted to be. So when Janet 55 pokes up and says, oh, well, what about this? Oh, what about that? Janet 56 can go, oh, no, that's so last year, darling. Yeah? So do that for yourself. Who are you this year? Who are you from this point forwards? Because once you identify who that version of you is, you'll easily recognize when you're not in alignment with them. And obviously, before I get comments about it, these are human identities that we're talking about. This is who you are on this physical plane. Your truest identity is that of infinite pure love energy. You are pure consciousness. That is your truest identity. If you can step just straight into that identity, then you don't need any of this. But as a human, having a very human experience, who hasn't yet got to the stage where they are just source, or where they see themselves as just source, or whether they believe themselves to be just source and know themselves to be just source, then we get to decide what our human character experiences from life. So who are you? Who do you believe yourself to be? Who did you believe yourself to be then, and who do you believe yourself to be now? What are the differences? When you identify these differences, it's going to be much, much easier to go, I'm in alignment with a reality that I don't wish to live anymore, as opposed to being in alignment with a reality that I really, really love experiencing. And you get to experience it. You get to experience it mentally before you experience it physically. So what's the reality that you're moving away from? And what's the reality that you're moving towards? And how does your human feel in the process? These are all the questions that you get to ask yourself. And if you want me to ask these questions to you and to guide you so you move further faster, then the link to join me on a call is in the description. Like I say, I typically work with 6- and 7-figure business owners, entrepreneurs, and leaders in their field who feel like they're stuck, who know that there's something more for them, but haven't managed to get there yet. And often my clients have experienced wealth, and often they have lost it. They have often experienced burnout. They have often experienced overwhelm. They have often experienced imposter syndrome. And all imposter syndrome really is a mismatched identity to the reality that you're experiencing. And this year, there are also a few more ways of working together. So if you're not quite at that 6- and 7-figure business owner stage yet, but you would like to be, then I invite you to check out that link still, because there are more options of working together. And one of those options is a workshop that I constantly forget to tell you about. But if you would like to come and join me on this nearly free workshop, it's not quite free, but it's almost free. That's going to be happening at the end of the month. And if you have any questions, if you have any comments, then please let me know. I respond to all the comments and I really enjoy reading them. So let me know what landed, let me know what didn't. And in the meantime, you're going to find another video just there. That's the one about the nervous system. So make sure you watch that one next. And I shall see you next time. Take care. Bye.